Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Bevlin. If you are new here, do want to be part of the family by hitting the subscribe button and the notification button so that whenever I post a new video, you, my friend, will be notified. Blood and Water Season 3. Finally! I've been waiting for this movie for like as long as I can remember. And finally, it's in. You know, I'll go and check Netflix, my calendar. I'm like, at this point, I'm sure they are not delaying the thing. But then finally, it came and I loved it. I think there was so much action in the movie, so much action compared to the season 1 and season 2. This movie turned out great. It was amazing. I mean, if you're producing a movie like a series, the first one can be good, but the second has to be better and the third has to be like the best. And I think that the season 3 was like the best. Lots of action, met my expectation, and so I think it was good. And the suspense in there, guys, the suspense was top notch. Like, you are just like, hey, what's gonna happen? You are scared for the characters. You are, just trying to guard your heart so that you don't get so much into it and all that. And I heard some of you went to watch the final episode before you came back to the 3 and then the 4 and then the 5. How? I've got all of you. I heard that you guys did that, and Charlie, you don't do that. You need to, watch and then, be and then enjoy the suspense. It's painful and it's hard, but you have to, go through it like that. Well, straight into the review. I think that the writers did not waste time at all. Every scene, every episode was just spot on. There was no dangling around issues. I mean, with the first scene where Fix asked Pulling's mother who her father was by her father, and then she decided not to talk about it. How she was feeling. She just lost her husband and all that. But then she had a conversation with Pulling, and she was like, "Let me just tell you about it." And she just told Pulling everything. There was no hiding. When Fix went to see her father, I mean, the first time it's going to be hard, but the second time she went, she was like, "Dude, you know what? I'm your daughter." There was no dancing around anything. The stories were just straight to the point, like just straight. I think it was good because there wasn't a lot of like wasting time. I mean, season 3, 6 episodes, 40 minutes, and it was good. The stories were just being told as they were supposed to be. We were not, anxious and wondering when Pulling's mother will tell them about their fixed father, if it was ever going to happen. Charlie, no time to wait. We not get time. They just went pop, just telling the story. It was just KB's mother who has something to hide and is doing her own things. But then aside that, any other person who had to reveal a secret just went straight to the point. No dancing around, no delay, nothing of the sort. And I think that was good. I mean, you can't just waste people's times and emotions just because you want to tell a story or have a lot of episodes for a particular movie or a series. So I think those was like just spot on. It was really good. Another thing that I found interesting and intriguing was the fact that the characters, I mean the children of these parents who are involved in all these trafficking and kidnapping and stuff, were able to separate their friendships from that of what's happening with their parents. So Pulling, Fix, KB, Wade, and Sam, the children, all these people separated their friendship from what's happening with their parents. And it was nice. It was nice to watch. They didn't hold themselves accountable for the actions of their parents. And you don't get that easily at all. I mean, your mother kidnapped my sister, or your mother kidnapped your best friend. How do you, easily just say that, okay, it's the parents' business, like they did it, so it's not going to affect our friendship? That would be hard. But they did that so easily. I don't know how practical that is in real life, but I think that bringing that angle to the story was really good. Like, your mother is the one who messed up. I am not the one who did. Let's not let it affect our friendship. Besides, KB's mother just came into the picture, just to come back to cover her tracks. And so her presence shouldn't destabilize his friendship with Fakes, with Pulling in and all that. I mean, there were issues having to, think that, hey, my friend is accusing my mom of kidnapping her and, doing a lot of things and trafficking humans and all that. That would be like a lot for KB to take in. At the end of the day, when they were able to, convince each other, come around, try to, pieces together, make sure that whatever they are, following makes sense, they realize that, oh, there could be something. And so it was great to see the children separate their mother's businesses from their friendship. We saw friendship, we saw love, we saw good intent from them. And you don't get that easily. I mean, if there's such friendship existing, it's something that you don't, waste or take advantage of. And so I think the characters did well. The writer did very well with like with that aspect. Because normally, if I find out that your mother did this to me and Charlie, it's going to be both bars, but it didn't happen like that with these people. And then it was nice. It was surprising, but I mean, it was good. It was a good surprise. Now, talking about friendship, I think that Wade coming to the realization that he and pulling wouldn't work was good. I mean, it hurts to like someone and not like you back, but then if he looks at pulling and KB, the connection, even how they look at each other alone, keke, he's seen that he and the girl, no, it's not going to work. And so for him to come to the realization and accept that, Charlie, this thing might not really work for me and this lady. Let me just, stick to being friends. That's like to say, like a lot, come to that realization, that decision, and to communicate that to the person. Because Pulling tried, like she wanted to be with KB because the guy is good. Wait, the guy is good. He's helped her, he's gone through with her, risked his life for her. Just he likes Wade likes Pulling, but for love, it wasn't really working. We all saw it. The chemistry wasn't really there. It was like they were trying to make it work because of how far they've come, how they started, and where they are now. So they try to make it work. And so also even like KB and Pulling, like what KB's mom has done, kidnapped her sister. So like it was a lot. But then they can't resist what they are feeling. They can't hide it. They can't pretend that it doesn't exist. Deep down, they really like each other. Deep down, they love each other, and they would really want to come back together. But Wade, I think, cleared the way for the two of them so that they can go back. So maybe season 4, we'll see these lovebirds come back together and then do what they do. And then again, this Chris and Wendy and Chris. I think Chris is like someone who's like, okay, so I'm dating this person, and this person also comes around. And because I'm not hearing from this person, I can easily like do this. I don't know. He's not really stable in what he wants. Once you are not there physically, or you are not there, with him in spirit, communicating, he feels like, okay, I'm losing you, so I need to find another person. Now he finds himself in a fix. Now he's going on a date with another person. Now his girlfriend, right, pops up. What's he going to do? How is he going to, manage it? What do you think is going to happen in the next season? Do you think he's going to tell Wendy to, I can't do this? Or he's going to like brown the other guy as he did the first time? We don't know. So yeah, that's with that. And I try to understand the relationship between KB's mom and dad. It's like KB's mom is like the real, I don't know, it's like she runs the home. She runs the man's life, actually. Even though he's a lawyer, like she directs them. And for her to, look at face and shoot her, I'm sure she was like, you are the cause of the problem. Because of you, all this thing is happening. Guys, I'm sorry. She's like, because of you, all this is happening. So, you know what? Let me just shoot you and kill you. I felt like that was too much. That was a lot. Just look at face and shoot her. And her husband has even been shot and she doesn't care. Like she's leaving just as she left the first time. She left KB as a baby. And she just left them. And I was like, wow. The woman is some way like such a character. I don't know how to describe her. She left her husband who has been shot. She doesn't even care about Fikile. Her son was begging her, practically like begging her to help their father. She's like, I'm out of here. I need to escape. Wow, such a character. I think she also nailed her role like very, very, very well. And this police officer who was busted, the KB and Wade Pulling fix, all those who were involved in the investigation. I think they really did well. They never stopped. They never, ever, ever, ever stopped. They found evidence, went to one of the police officers who they thought like they could trust. And the other officer Vance was, Detective Vance was busted and arrested. Charlie, the more a police officer is dealing with human trafficking, it happens. So when movies touch on these issues, we're able to we appreciate it, and then we love it. You're like, keep on keeping on, keep on doing it, keep on exposing the rot in society, exposing the corruption and the bad things in society. We need a better place. And so I think the kids were the student did very well, to the extent that the detective had been arrested, and the principal Danielle, her, whether she was sacked, and whether she was given the chance to resign, but she's no more going to be with the students. We don't know that if things are going to change in the next season. And so yeah, overall, what did you make of the movie? Did it meet your expectations? What's going to happen with Chris and Wendy? What's going to happen with the officer? What's going to happen next? I think there's going to be a new syndicate, a new human trafficking entity, as Elizabeth has been arrested, because as we saw in the last episode. So yeah, maybe that's going to happen. Do leave your comments in the comment section. Do also like this video and subscribe and be part of the family if you are not already. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for watching. My name is Beverly. Hey, we've been AFC.